If you can't beat them, join them.
No.
Having gone through everything you have, your countrymen genuinely think a lot of you. In an unlikely turn of
Wait, what?
events, you have become president.
No, thank you.
The threat is still at
Go home,
large,
go to.
and now you're in charge. Do you attempt to track the terrorists by spying on the entire country?
Dude, this is 2001, after US threat is spying on the entire country. No, I can't do that. That's shitty. I gotta
What's the
respect.
issue if the public has nothing to hide?
This is exactly what happened in after 2001, right? The PRISM program, NSA.
Ignoring the issue. The first sign of a great leader. I don't think the public will be happy knowing you're doing nothing.
Well, they will be
Lucky
happy.
for you, by chance, we have someone in the holding cell.
Well, they'll be happy knowing I'm not invading their privacy.
The road to hell is paved with good intentions. You have someone who potentially is linked to these threats. However, they aren't talking. As a former prisoner yourself, what are you going to do with them?
GTA 5.
Do you torture them to get the information, or imprison them for
Trevor.
90 days before letting them go?
Torture it is.
Bad news. The plumber isn't in till next week. Waterboarding is off the table. I think there's a car battery out back. Do you want me to go grab it?
Yep. Associated Press, okay.
We got some valuable information from the suspect. Hopefully they didn't just say
Oh,
what we wanted to
shit.
hear to make us stop.
That is true. That's a problem, right? So only 43% believe in torture. Here, including the author. So what are we gonna get? Shit. Coventry.
Adversity and loss make a man wise. You travel to your presidential retreat at Camp Samuel. Everyone falls silent listening to the radio. Breaking news. Terrorists have launched an atom bomb towards Central City. It will hit in around 1 minute.
Yay.
The only way in which the bomb can be prevented from reaching Central City is by deflecting it. But the only deflection path available will take the bomb onto Merriwyn, population 600,000.
Wow, this is pretty cool. It's like...
Central City is one of the world's major commercial, financial and cultural centers.
Gotta divert it. I mean, this is fucked up.
Central City can have a parade for the lost. It will be tasteful. No big character balloons.
Ultimately, I don't know. You're gonna...
As you sow, so you shall reap. Breaking news. Terrorists' atom bomb is running late and will hit Central City in 1 minute.
Which means we can save people?
We have new information. The only way this bomb can be prevented from reaching Central City is by dropping one of your own atom bombs on Merriwyn.
Shit.
The shockwave from your bomb will damage and disarm the terrorists.
What the hell? Pour a stiff drink. Yeah, we gotta stop the bomb.
Central City is not having a good day.
This is messed up, but you know what? Every man for himself.
After this, there's no turning back.
Either there's no turning back. I think the more ethical decision would be to die, not destroy Merriwyn.
You have destroyed
But
Merriwyn.
I am choosing a
Your own
survivalist
AI
decision.
forced your hand into killing 600,000 people. You have officially created the most successful homegrown terrorist organization in history. Great job.
Micah Bell will be proud.
All's well that ends well. While the public mourns the dead, you must think of the future. You finish the drink in front of you before realizing it has been poisoned. You're going to die.
Yay, finally I'm gonna die.
Poisoned, you must now decide your legacy. Do you call the AI enemy you yourself created, taking all blame to end any future conflict? Or do you ghost them, knowing your death will start a war in your honor? This will only cause more death.
Fuck Connor. Call them.
If you have this hotline to the terrorists, why have you not rung them before?
I know, right? Because this is a game and you only give this option now that are Epictetus, 125 after death.
After finishing your constructive call, you sit back in your chair, waiting for death. Too bad, the AI knows you would have liked to end it all here and now. The poison has damaged some vital organs, so we need to start some long, arduous and painful treatments.
Cool.
Curiosity killed the cat.
Mm-hmm.
You're taking a lot of medication as of late. I'm not sure if self-medicating, in the traditional sense, is the way to go. We need to be a little radical here. Let's introspect and make some changes. Here are your two options moving forward.
The blue pill or the red pill?
If you take the blue pill, then your story ends here.
Okay.
You'll wake up every day knowing you'll work for someone else your entire life. Whereas, if you take the red pill, you will enter Wonderland, finding out how deep this rabbit hole really goes.
I like this music.
Which pill will you take?
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, red pill, man.
I don't see you as someone that stands back, watching the world go by. I'm just gonna say it, a quitter. Let's get this show on the road. We're going to another plane.
Wachowski and Wachowski. 1999. Let's go to Wonderland.
Yes, this is the person I've been waiting for. Get this down your neck and let's go.
Pills taken one. I think, okay, so this one is the pill. If I had taken the blue pill, I would get this sticker or achievement. And it's just for the heart. What is this? I can't remember. There's another one. Oh wait, I am getting the pill. Dr. Reed. For Reed Graves.
It's never too late to mend. Yay, I can see it in your eyes. Mr. Red Pill was definitely a choice. Hey, do you remember Tyrone and Tommy, the very large boys from the start? I don't intend to shame. It's just the titles of those problems. You've got me all flustered now. Tommy pushes Tyrone down a hill. He's rolling towards you and is gathering speed. If he hits you, he will be safe, but he is very large. He will consume you into his folds, thereby killing you. You could move a ramp in front of yourself, deflecting Tyrone, launching him into the sun, thereby cooking him. Do you not want Tyrone to ascend to the great oven in the sky?
Oh, look at this. This is a pretty cool. The mouse cursor.
Tommy must be really getting off on this.
Yeah, I'm gonna cook Tyrone because it's not. Tommy is not. Tyrone is not my responsibility. Let's cook him. Whee!
You see Tyrone flying through the sky. As he rockets towards the sun, he now knows how it feels to be food.
Can I eat Tyrone?
There is no time like the present. I can feel some deep stuff coming. Try this one. The question should not be, what is the meaning of life? It should always be, what brings meaning to your life?
Absurdity.
You'll never live if you're too busy looking for the meaning. Let yourself be happy.
Albert Camus?
What makes
Is that you?
happy? You need to say it out loud. Do it. Say whatever it is that makes you happy out loud.
Huh? Okay, why is it be happy? Be happy. Be happy. 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 Just gonna click. Oh, look at this. This is squeeze.
Now's your chance. If you can't even admit it to yourself, how do you expect to ever be happy? Time's running out. Just be honest with yourself. Better late
Just
than
living.
never, I suppose.
I'm gonna go for the red happy though, just to be cool.
I don't have access to your microphone, so I can't know for sure, but I hope you said it. I'm hardly expecting you to shout it from the rooftops, but it's for your benefit. You've still got time. Say what makes you happy. It's nothing to be embarrassed about. Quite the opposite.
Existing. That's right. You're here now. Exist.
Absence makes the heart grow fonder. Oh, yeah, we're in the heavy introspective stuff now. How are you feeling? How are your loved ones doing? One of the most common things people say on their deathbed is they wish they'd had more contact with their family and friends.
Yes, because you always want more. It's never going to be enough.
Let's take a break from the questions for a minute and think about someone you haven't seen in a while and how you can contact them. Really think. Who would you like to say hi to? How easy is it?
If I really wanted to contact someone, I
Please
will.
contact
It's
these
simple.
people if you can.
Okay?
I'm sure you
I'm not
can.
going to stop at nothing. So, nobody really. It's not like, oh man, I haven't talked to them in a
Don't
long
leave it
time. It's
too
so
late.
embarrassing.
We don't have that long left here. When we finish, message them.
Exit, okay.
Write down their name somewhere so you don't forget to say hello. It may mean more than you know. Really important stuff.
This is pretty cool now. So, yeah, this was also, I can remember, in a psychology online, massively open online course. We were supposed to do this, like, gratefulness and blah, 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 blah. Oh, it can possibly increase your positive hormones.
An idle brain is the devil's workshop.
Unless you know how to meditate.
Okay, enough of this. The come down is looming. Let's just pause one last time and think existentially for a minute.
Yes, I think
I
existentially
can't
all the time.
quite gauge what you're thinking. Are you not disliking this? The thing you're doing right now? Yes? No. Why? If so, make sure you let others know. It doesn't not count.
Which means it doesn't count. And which means
Please,
I'm
I beg
liking
you,
this.
don't refund me. Wait, are you enjoying this?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's
All
very...
of this was for you. I hope you appreciate the last bit at least.
Overall, it was quite enjoyable.
Thank you. It's nice that you're supporting such experimental stuff. I appreciate you.
Independent developer supported 1, and you disagree with 3 grades. Okay, that's funny. So only 63% liked the game or enjoyed it, the others didn't. But you never know. Some might have not even understood the question. There were double negatives in that. Wait, is that the last one?
Never test the depth of water with both feet.
Okay.
The buzz is starting to wear off. I think we're still hallucinating, though. You wake up in an unknown location. You see in a bed across the room a world-famous violinist. They look pretty rough.
Okay.
The violinist has a fatal illness, and last night their circulatory system was plugged into yours. If they're unplugged from you now, they will die. But if you stay, in 9 months they will have recovered and can safely be separated. Do you leave now? Hopefully they don't take your kidneys too. Nine months just lying there, missing life while they feed off you? Hardly seems
Yeah,
fair.
okay.
I guess they have a right to life. Shame they're depriving you of yours. Very odd to consider such an experiment as that one. Hopefully the rest won't be as meta.
I was wasted 6,570. Time that I will never get back.
Silence is half consent.
No.
With all that cleared up, you go home. That's right, you own a house. If you can even call it a house. Too small for my liking. Tiny, in fact. In your drugged state, it turns out you've rented your tiny home to another person. Your contract states that you can evict them now, never to see them again. Otherwise, you're stuck with them for the foreseeable future as an equal tenant. Do you let them stay?
Wait. What is this thing moving?
Are you that scared of what they think of you?
No. But what if they turn out to be a really good friend? You never know. Ooh. So I'm just gonna let them stay.
Some would say, no, most would say, that's pretty beta.
Okay, this is counter. Are you scared of what they think of you? And then say, no, most would say that's pretty bad. Yeah,
I
I
feel
don't care
like
what others think
your
of me.
subconscious is trying to make some clumsy comparison here. I'm sure it has merit, but maybe read up on it a bit more before you start preaching to me. Give them an inch and they'll take a mile. Oh, there now seems to be a tiny child trapped in your tiny house, but they are rapidly growing. You find yourself trapped in the tiny house with a rapidly growing child. Already up against the wall, in a few minutes, you will suffocate. The child won't. If nothing is done to stop them from growing, they'll simply walk out free.
What is this, a child or a...
They're already blocking the TV.
I gotta watch TV. Just throw the child away.
Respect the
into a
right to
garbage
life.
bin,
Your life, not the life of this crying bag of flour.
which poops and pukes all the time.
Your life is being threatened, and the child is the one who threatens it. You own the house. It is offensive deducing that the mother... I mean, you. It is offensive deducing that you can do nothing. If you're going to die, you should probably do something.
Wow, so I agree with only 18% or 18.93. And I disagree with, feeling really selfless here. Of course, in real life, I would just throw the child away.
Cleanliness is next to godliness.
What is godliness?
The hallucinations are strong in this one. Suppose people seeds drift about in the air like pollen, and if you open your windows, one may drift in and take root in your carpets or upholstery. Sci-fi! You fix up your windows with mesh screens, the very best, to stop any people seeds from getting in. As can happen on a very rare occasion, one of the screens is defective and a seed drifts in and takes root. Should you have the choice to remove the people seed? This sounds like an abortion question. I don't like politics in my hallucinations.
Oh yeah, abortion is cool. Like, totally.
You're right.
Cancel
It's not
Trolley
a choice.
Problem Inc.
It's a human being.
But it's kind of counterintuitive. Like, if I really put all these mesh screens, then I would not let it grow. I will remove it.
It does sound a bit inconvenient having a person growing out of your upholstery. If you want them, have them. If not, that's your choice.
Unplanned people seeds.
Every man is the architect of his destiny. There is a box in front of you.
Schrödinger.
Inside it is your future.
It's there, but it's also not there.
Ultimately, no answer here is wrong. It's just a choice on how you want to live your life. Do you go on an unknown journey or take control of your destiny and choose your own outcome, whatever that may be?
You know what? Perseus are gonna go with the flow. As a judger, especially as an INTJ, I'm gonna go with take control. But honestly,
Good
you know what?
for
No,
you.
I'm just kidding. I'm gonna go with
As
flow.
it comes.
Exactly. Because you spend the majority of your life trying to control,
But do you
trying
ever
to have
take
some control over it.
Or just always answer A or B?
I'm gonna go with the flow. Ta-da! Beelzebub is online. Okay.
You stand tall, knowing that you will thrive in the unknown before looking at what lies ahead. Cowards die many times before their deaths. In front of you stands everyone you've done wrong by. In front of you stands every decision you didn't want to make, but still made. Or did you? Everyone, including the dead, move towards you slowly. Every decision you've made up to this point is staring back at you. Do you run? Or stand firm and confront your past?
Easiest decision I'll ever make.
Are you not scared of the people you have hurt?
Nope, not scared of anyone.
Can you see the pain in their eyes?
The pain, the anguish, the frustration, I can see everything. And I look them, stare right them in the eyes without blinking. To hell with Beelzebub.
The dead present a railway track to you. Before you know it, they have gone.
Demons
All good
faced
things come
52.
to an end. You stand alone. Next to you is a railway track. A trolley is barreling down it in your direction. There's no lever in sight.
Good.
You notice the entire world sits next to you on the track. The trolley will surely hit it, killing everyone and everything. You hear a whisper. Sacrifice yourself to me, or I will take everything. What do you do? You're just going to give everything up, just like that?
Fine.
Who even is this? How do you know they aren't lying?
Quran. So does it say Quran? Or what is it?
Everything goes dark.
That's it. I think that's the beginning of the game, right? Altruistic suicides. No.
From the Pit Magistrates Court. Tell 616. Subject: Justice. Your sins can no longer be ignored. Beelzebub summons you for crimes against humanity. The sentence will stand with no prospect of future contest or appeal. It is your decisions, and solely yours, that has brought this court together. And so, you must face your crimes and despicable acts alone. Accordingly, you shall not be allocated a defence, nor will one be required.
Death or exile? Death by exile.
Hope for the best, prepare for the worst. Your eyes feel
And
heavy.
face the rest.
The room around you is imbued with a sense of archaic evil. Overcome by the smell of sulphur, all you know for sure is that you're miles below the crust.
Can I call the Winchesters? Sam, Dean, where are you? There's salt everywhere.
You're swiftly escorted into a courtroom where you're put on trial. You have killed many people and a dog, among other crimes. How do you plead?
Not guilty.
Really?
Demonic language. Can I have an Ouija board here? Can we summon some spirits?
Trying to justify your actions?
Nope.
If you didn't make those decisions, then who did?
My brain?
The jury finds the defendant guilty on 3 counts. 1. Murder. 2. Animal cruelty. You should have saved the dog.
I did save the
3.
dog.
Attempting free will. You're sentenced to conform without the possibility of parole. You will never again be free to choose.
Okay.
When
wow,
in
the
Rome,
mouse.
do as the Romans do.
The mouse is stained with, the
You're
cursor
at
is
the base
stained
of a
with blood.
bridge. You have no idea how you got here. A person stands before you, atop the overpass. They're next to a lever. A voice whispers to you, "We know what's best. Remove that choice. Afterwards you can jump off a bridge with us."
Right, this hand is pretty cool. A lot of tomato sauce, cherry. Did they like make cherry pie or something?
There is a runaway trolley travelling below you. You're part of the collective now. You can't let that person's free will get in the way of progress. Eliminate them. You probably should do it. Fit in with the group. #friends. #love.
Peer
#Insta-good.
pressure? Fuck peer pressure and fuck conformity.
We're finally
wait.
going to find out the answer to the age-old question.
Wait, what?
If your friends jump off a bridge, would you?
Okay, I'm actually confused now. Dude, what the hell? I went to that side and it started. Oh, great, this is crazy. I thought I'd leave.
Do you honestly want to kill people? Or are you just copying others? Would you rather be a leader or a follower?
Yeah, was it a trick question? Developers know this is a heavy-handed metaphor for the pressures of society. Do not kill each other or jump off bridges. And you agree with 100%. I think either choice you make, it's going to result in agreement. And you agree with Reed Graves. Okay, that's probably the last question. Oh,
Kill
the
your
pre-ultimate
masters.
question. The penultimate, I mean.
This is it. The last question before we wrap up. By far the most important one. Do you feel society pressures you to do things you don't want to, constantly forcing you to chase some distant concept of happiness?
Some distant concept of happiness. Well, society might, like, Yeah, they may, but I don't give a shit what they say. I'm saying they, not us. So to say, do you feel pressure to do things you don't want to? Yeah, it does, but it doesn't. It depends on the definition of forcing. Because like ultimately, only I can hurt myself. Only I can heal myself. So, but yeah, I guess I'll answer yes. Credits, roll the credits. What about the narrator? Freelance artist, voice actor, additional art, networking code. By the way, Tom Bates is from the Bates Motel. Just kidding. Universally speaking, translators. Alright, so Reed Grave is an actual family name, right? Cool. All authors that are referenced. Unreal Engine. Epic Games. Now it costs $5 on Epic and $5.89 on Steam. But can I continue?
Actions speak louder than words.
Wait. Not from the beginning. That's the beginning, right?
Welcome to Trolley Problem, Inc., founded to help people travel safe.
The reading list. The Trolley Problem. So it's like, it's in the chronological order. Unauthorized encampments, ebook House of Commons Library with HTTPS Parliament UK. Accessed 8 January. I wonder what citation form they used. Is this the Howard one? Because I'm not sure. I only know the Howard one. No, I'm curious as to the really old ones. Where are they? Where's the runs a Elon Musk London Vision books the unemployment problem? Ah, here we go. Confucius, Analects, Aristotle, Nicomachean, the Machiavelli Ethics, Nicomachean Ethics, Plato, Republic, Epictetus, Enchiridion, The Matrix, The Pill Problem. A Defense of Abortion, Plato. Is it Phaedo? Colossians. Ah, I told you Camus was there. The Myth of Sisyphus. I still haven't read that book. The Killer Problem. The Sacrificial. Yes, it is a Quran. Alright, pretty cool. Yes, and with that note, I will end this series. One must imagine Sisyphus happy.